Hello, how are you, my adults too? So here we are, so as to continue with the new topic, right? The new topic that we are going to work today is called future going to, right? So we use the future going to talk about plans and intentions, right? Plans and intentions. So how do we form the future going to? First, we need to have here the personal pronouns, right? I, you, she, he, it, we, and they, right? So then we need the verb to be, right? So for I, the verb to be is am, right? I am, you are, she, he, it is, and we and they are, right? Then we add the going to, right? So here, going to. So, I am going to, and the verb in the infinitive form, right? So, for example, imagine that I have a plan to visit my family, right? So, I can say, I am going to, and here the verb visit. Visit my family. Right? So the verb goes in the infinitive form. So it is very easy because you don't need to remember the way that you need to change the verb. The verb goes in the infinitive, right? So this is the positive way. Person, verb to be, going to, and the activity, the verb in the infinitive. Now, what happens if you need to write the sentence in the negative? What you need to negate is the verb to be, right? So, for the negative, you add not. For example, I am not going to visit my family because we are in quarantine, right? You are not going to visit your family. She is not going to. So here we add the not and the sentence is negative, right? Now, if you need to ask a question, yes, of course, you don't use the not. And the verb to be, yes, moves to the very beginning. For example, a question, are you going to visit your family? Right? So this verb, this tense, future going to, is really easy. Let's work with a copy I have with some examples, right? Let's go. So, here I have a copy, right, with some pictures, right? And the question is, what are the arranged activities for the future? Here I have paint the room, play in a jazz band, make a cake, and sail around the world. So let's look at number 1. Yes, the sentence is positive, right? So we said the sentence is positive because we have a tick. Paint the room, look at the picture. No, it isn't. Play in a jazz band? No, it isn't. Make a cake? No, it's sail around the world. That is the one that we need here. So First, the person. It is a he. So in number 1, we need to write, for example, he, yes, he, now the verb to be. He is now going to, and the action, sail around the world. Yes. Now, number 2. This is negative, right? And the verb is paint the room. So look at the person. We have a she, right? So we start. She. This sentence is negative, so we write she isn't, or she is not going to, because it is in the future, paint the room. Paint the room. Right? Look at picture 3. This is a question, right? So, and the verb is make a cake. But it's a question, and if we pay attention to the person, it is a he. So for the question, we start with the verb to be. So we start, is he going to make a cake? Yes. And if you look at the picture, yes. So the answer is yes, comma, he is, full stop, right? Now, let's pass into picture number 4. This is negative, and we have 2 people. So we need to use they, right? And the verb is bling, bling, bling. Oh, we don't have it. So we need to think. What do we need here? I know. Go to the cinema. So it is negative. So we start with they, right? They are not, because it is negative, going to the cinema. Going to go to the cinema. And the last picture is positive, and it is play in a jazz band. So it is positive, and it is a she. So we start. She is, because it is the verb to be for she is going to play in a jazz band. Right? Oops. Let's see. Now I will show it to you. Here, there are some more examples. Look. Positive, negative, questions, and the answer for the question. So, now that you know the rule, yes, how to form the going to for the future, right? I'm going to send you a PDF file for you to work only with the future going to. Positive, negative, and questions, right? So, let's keep in touch. Anything that you need, just send a message to my personal WhatsApp, right? See you. Kisses.